utility. Same can be said for x-kom HEO on the T side. No utility whatsoever. It's just going to be a straight blunt aim duel going into the actual execution. We've got two players on the back of the B bomb side, which is where x-kom HEO are going to be leaning towards here. No flash, no smokes to support it. It's Crizzen taking that first contact, getting a couple of decent shots off on Sydney, looking for the overall kill, but no, it's Ruby, the man that strikes first. The Lion back to the back lines, desperately trying to look for a headshot, but he just can't seem to land. Eventually gets Furlan down, but now he's got to get some backup up here because they are on top of the oil train. They are moving closer to the CT defensive line. Lemon gets a Lion back, Bondic goes down as well. Hobbit with a decent trade, but now he's being borne down from all sorts of sides. Pressured, but not dead just yet. Sydney makes his way up. He's on 4 HP. MHL on the backline is going to get backstabbed by Lackey. Second player going to round this corner. Groovy could be in a lot of trouble. Indeed, he's down, but Sydney with a trade back in a 1 versus 1. We'll see the quick hit coming out from the T-side forces, and they're going to stack up 2 players here on the A-bomb side. 3 players will clear them out of the connector area, and indeed the Lion gets that trade back. Scout shot's going to continue towards the cross. No smokes to try and block him off. He body blocks that Molotov instead, which will push him further back, leaving Bondic alone. He's still able to get a kill. He gets a second as well. Furlan not checking the back of the bomb train. He should have had that info for him, but instead he was too focused on connector. And maybe something big does happen, like you say. Finally, they get the trade on the man. They should be able to secure a bomb pot. No, Hobbit's moved his way into position.
They're going to come over to the B bomb site. Lackey as well. Going to be falling back.
Oh my god.
Single player over towards A. This is such a good fake. This is absolutely fantastic. If Bondic gets taken down here, Lackey's still here towards Ivy. If he gets traded, there is no way of a crossfire coming in. Lackey. Oh, he finds 2 and the third. Lackey steps up massively. Bondic as well. Information to the top of Pop.
The Lion still here with the AWP, expecting it to be the A-bomb site. Puts some utility down, sees them coming in. Good shot on Furlan, ready for the cross against the next. Crizzen sees that gun barrel, drops that bomb of his own right. Great contact plane. He's got another one to face up against here. Groovy and MHL will take down the 2 players, so it's a 3 versus 2 scenario. Favor to the T side. A Lion gonna have to wrap back around towards the other CT entrance. He almost finds the T side player there, but no, Groovy the fire, but MHL, a small gap to work with. Did he see the man that crossed? No, he doesn't. The timing so perfect for the T-side line. He's going to try and continue to aggress this one. A Lion's going to try and see if he can find the man out here, but Lemon takes him down. Groovy now going to have to leave the charge back in as the T's continue to aggress out Con. Crizzen gets 1 pick, Furlan gets 1 back. Crizzen 2 breaks to finally only gets the 1, and it's all Lackey alone as all the trades have worked effective immediately for the T side. Molotov on the bomb. I think the smoke's already gone down though. The defuse can get stuck, and Lackey too busy focusing on the back lines to even deal with the diffuser. It's a pistol for x-kom HEO. WINSTRIKE try and utilize whatever they have to make their way quickly into the B bomb site. Straight out over at the Brown Halls. MHL with that first frag of the AWP. He gets a second as well. Up for a third. Potentially getting that headshot on a Lion. Everybody dies to the hands of the AWPer, of the star man of the x-kom HEO squad. Lackey left alone all of a sudden. The AWP runs wild all over the B site. SMG out, bomb in CT control. This is unlucky 13.
WINSTRIKE doing on the CT side. Lemon though could get caught off guard. Groovy gonna fire the first quick trade coming out. We did see a fast play coming out from T-Con, but the retreat has been on. 4 versus 4. Now Sydney looks to get aggressive in T-Con and hold this position that Bondic and Lackey were holding in the first half.
Oh, Lackey. Oh, Crizzen. Perfect positions for Furlan and Sydney. Lemon gets that penultimate frag. It's all to Bondic. 1 versus 4, and the veteran, well, he'll get 1 good pick on Sydney, but 2 more to find, 3 more to find. He will get shut down by Furlan at the last point to stop a 16-8. What a quick round from x-kom HEO. Where they'll be looking to go. Sydney and MHL here with the crossfire. MHL dagged down and now pushed back into hell. He will get that first kill on Hobbit, but Bondic will be able to get that trade. Now Groovy starting to wrap back up and seeing that most of the T-side players are committed towards his position. He'll take out Crizzen, who does check that backstab angle. It's Lackey up next. Bat around this corner, look for the man against him. He misses all of his shots though. It's a Lion that catches off the trade flag. They don't know there's a man that's pushed it over at Squeaky. Lemon's ready for this. How many will he find? He'll see 1 player take his head off his shoulder. That's Bondic down. That's a Lion down. Up against Lackey in a 1 versus 3. He will get a trade frag, but now the CTs know exactly where he is. The bomb is on his back. Isolate that 1v1 against Sydney. No, it's not going to happen. It's fair play. Furlan's going to get aggressive with this Galil, though. He doesn't have to lose much. You get a lot of information, potentially a frag. Whoa, and a backstab set up. Ooh, this is pretty big. I'm not going to lie. x-kom AGO could shut down the whole setup from WINSTRIKE, potentially even a bit more. Depends how far FINAޅ wants to push forward from this. He's only gone so far as the silo boost. He's not going to go committing so far forward with this one.
FINAޅ, so much information though coming up for the upper take for WINSTRIKE, and he should be able to at least find one kill. Groovy going to find one trade. Oh, and FINAޅ, he takes down the AWP of a line, and it all works together for the CT side. Bondic now in a 1 versus 4.
Whole play out for WINSTRIKE, 40 seconds to go, and they're going to have to make a move right here. I think they're going to go ahead and try and split in towards the A bomb site based off their positions, based off the fact that there's only one player in secret. Oh, they're going to get flanked out towards Garage. Lackey tapped up. And that will force a little bit of misposition. Again, WINSTRIKE going to have to stall for time, and they haven't got much time left. AWP firing away. He's ready for the man around the corner. FINAޅ gets Hobbit and Lackey, and Krisen's got 2 players to deal with. He'll do damage to Sydney, but Groovy gets the kill. But towards the outside is where the whole thing falls to pieces for WINSTRIKE. Alliant missing his shot against the man in lockers. And the crucial advice that WINSTRIKE gained so early on. Knives out! What is this? Area specifically. Is that aggression coming in? Oh yeah, MHL. Here with the AWP and the incendiary back. Flashbangs over, smoke's going in. Nice nade, that'll do some damage. Not as much as I thought it would do, but the PT50's up, and Groovy's there to support. 2 frags traded back for 1-1. Nice nade back in on the next T-side player at the face. Won't do damage, but the flashbang will keep him suppressed. And Lackey moves in towards Sydney, who has his number, and he dials it in. Hobbit and Alliant. Opposite sides of the map again. WINSTRIKE trying to set up these advanced plays, but when the main force goes down, the lurker in Hobbit just can't do much here. He'll get hunted. Eventually the CT should find him in a line. 30 seconds to go. Even if they stayed alive, I don't think they can recover this retake.
2v4, Hobbit needs to win out this duel, but it's going to be Sydney to find it. I mean, you're almost surprised that they didn't make it through the upper bracket. Lemon wants to get aggressive, and here's the thing. They've been so patient in getting aggressive, but this time around it just works out perfectly. Lackey and Bondic, though, are going to be able to find kills. So now it's into a 2 versus 3, not favouring the CT side. Sydney and MHL left to try and clutch it out. Now, Lackey's already into the lower bomb site. Hobbit finds a kill as well. This round should be over. Should be a 5th going in the way of WINSTRIKE. MHL. Did he not get spotted out? Able to find one.
Bring up the Krieg as well. Trust if he can clutch the 1 versus 3 fashion. Oh, no.
It's happening.
Oh, no. Bondic back up towards A. He's not open squeaky. He's gone through the hut. He's expecting the vent area. MHL with his knives out. Got to get the Krieg in ready. And Bondic hack into the B bomb site. It's Groovy that leads the charge. Headshot to be landed. Patient play. And Lackey lands himself 3 and 4. Lackey up for the ace. He can't quite get it. Forced to reload and make way back towards Dark. But FINAޅ's left alone. He's found himself a pick. He's got to find 3 more. The bomb is on his back. The CTs are closing in. And Hobbit back by WINSTRIKE. Bondic now on the bomb site. He's got Krisen in tow. Spray is good for the first. Not quite the second. And the next man back behind the bomb site. He's going to war on 2 fronts. And the crossfire works. But Hobbit drops the bomb. 15 seconds. Flashbangs. And if you had an incendiary, you can still make this whole thing work. Great flash. Does the blind damage. Takes another kill. Looks spots out 2 more. On the lobby, ramp and trophy pushes. Groovy takes out Lackey. Another frag going the way of the T side. No trades from WINSTRIKE. Not even damage done by WINSTRIKE. As they continue to push forward, MHL gets Krisen towards the outside. Hobbit and Alliant, the last 2 players left. Very different sides on the map again. 1 on A, 1 on B. And x-kom AGO, they can 5v1 any one of these players they want to, and then that just be the end of their lives.
At least some damage being done. Hobbit in the rafters position. 2 versus 4 coming out. Hobbit finds 1 straight transfer. A line chiming in, but that's going to be it. Utility as well, and it's going to be yet again another rush into this A bomb site. MHL to start things off. CZ in hand, but he's completely blind by his own teammate's flash. The CT's cleaning up. Lemon to find 1. Sydney now the last one left, and he gets taken out. It's going to be the ramp play to come out.
Lucky there to defend it. 1 player spotted, and they do drive by, take him out with the headshot there. MHL fragging the round for the T side. 4 versus 4, and they're down towards ramp room. Alliance here with the AWP. No small. There is 1 smoke that they can use on Groovy, and they put it down to his double doors instead. Okay. This is about to get interesting. AWP dropped. M4 and AWP picked up for the retake. 4 versus 3 in favor of x-kom.
Trying to hold off. WINSTRIKE trying to retake in. Up against pistols, but it's MHL with the AWP in play. Lemon looking towards the decon area, sorry. Ramp play coming in, double CTs.
HL will be the forward contact. Let's see what you can find. Nades up, spotting him out. Hobbit burns Sydney alive. An AWP shot misses. Second face. Hobbit takes him down. Groovy against him towards Decon. 2 versus 2. Picking up that AUG. Got to stick on the defuse right now. Is there a smoke up? Are they going to get it? So much damage done. I think they've got it. I think they've got it. x-kom AGO with the half buy are going to be able to force the issue and win map 2 16-12 in 2-0 fashion. They're your champions of Loop CS Season 5.